guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. So in today's video, I want to show you this super simple, quick gift card holder, kind of folio set, so to speak. Let me show you kind of what it is, and then it'll help you understand why I'm not quite sure what to call it. All right, so I've done two. I've done one for regular everyday and one for Halloween. So let me go ahead and show you the Halloween one. So basically, I wanted something where I could give a gift card for Halloween, but make it a little bit more interesting, right? So here is the Halloween one. I just decorated it all. And then here is a pocket where I will add my gift card or money or whatever gift I want to give. And then I want to add two 2x3 pictures of me and the recipient that I thought would be really personal and something different. So did that, and then open the page, have a little decoration, and then here on this side is where I can write my little note to the recipient for Halloween. So I thought it would be a great way just to do something a little bit different. Instead of just giving a gift card in a card inside of an envelope, why not make it really, really fun and show the recipient that you took time and energy and thought into giving them a gift, not just placing a card inside of the envelope, if that makes sense. And there's perfectly no problem whatsoever if that's the way you like to give gift cards. That's perfectly fine as well. But if you're looking for some alternative ways of doing that, here's this project. Let me go ahead and just show you real quickly this everyday one, and then we'll get into the tutorial and I will show you how to create it. Like that, and then here is the back. All right, so if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to need a piece that is 12 by 12. I am using as my base craft cardstock. I like using craft when I want the base to have a little bit more substance, if that makes sense, because the craft paper is just naturally a little bit heavier. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to score at 6 inches on both sides. So 6 inches. Rotate the paper and then score at 6 inches again. Okay, so there is that. Let's go ahead and just fold and crease on all of our score marks. So just gonna fold. Just making sure that it's lined up really well. Okay, and then I'm just going to turn it around and fold the opposite way. Okay, and let's go ahead and crease that down. Okay, now as far as cuts, we only need to make one cut. So here is our paper, right? We've got our 4 quadrants. We're going to remove the uppermost left-hand corner. So I'm just going to remove that whole box. So I'm just cutting up the score line to the middle score line, and then just getting rid of that box altogether. So there it is. Now hold on to this, because this is a great 6 by 6 piece that you can certainly use on other things. Okay, I'm going to put it off to the side. So here is our piece now, right? So we've just taken away the uppermost left-hand corner. So essentially all we're going to do is we're going to bring down this top piece, and we're going to flip over this piece to be the cover. And I'm just going to reinforce all of my creases. Okay, so there is our base booklet. Super simple, right? Now it's a matter of what kind of elements do we want on the inside. So here's our cover. We open it. We have a page here. We have a page here. This flips up and we have 2 pages here. Close it, and then here's the back. Pretty simple, right? Okay, let me tell you what we're going to need now for all the different elements. So, hey guys, I'm interrupting this video super quick to let you know about a new goal that I've recently established for my channel. Now, I'm looking at attaining an additional 300 subscribers in the next few months. What? I know. It's a lofty goal, right? But I really think that we can do it together. So how can you help? You can help by doing 3 small things. The first thing is hitting that like button on this video, then clicking on that subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you're notified when I release new videos. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, all you need to do is hit the like button on this video. It's even easier. That's it. Pretty simple, right? Okay, simple things but mean so much. I would really appreciate your support. So, are you ready to be on this goal journey with me? All right, let's do it. Okay, back to the video. Now I'm going to be using, now you don't have to mat each page. Just remember that the more paper you put on, the sturdier your project is going to be, but it's also going to be thicker, right? So it's totally up to you if you want to mat each page. In this instance, I am going to mat. So for every page, I'm going to need a piece. I'm using copper foil cardstock, and I'm measuring it 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. And then I'm taking a piece of scrapbook paper that is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And that is going to be for each of the covers. It's actually going to be for all of the pages. So I'm going to go ahead and just mat the cover scrapbook paper right to my mat, just like that. And it's going to leave just a little bit of an edge poking through. Okay, so here are my 2 covers that I want to use. So one's going to go in the front, and then one's going to go in the back. So let's go ahead and just put that down super quick, and then we'll be done with the covers. Now the dimensions for both the mat and the scrapbook paper for the entire project is going to be the same. It is going to be, let me make sure I'm going in the right direction. It's going to be 5 7/8 by 5 7/8 for the mat, and 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 for the scrapbook paper. And that's going to be for all pages. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and place my cover. Now I'm using double-sided tape, my score tape. I could use glue if I wanted, but when it comes to things like this, I like to use my double-sided tape. Okay, let's make sure I'm facing the right way and that my paper is facing the right way, and we'll go ahead and we'll put this down. Okay, now we have the cover and we have the back cover. So our covers are all done. Now let's go ahead and work on the inside. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on the inside left-hand cover. So let me just move this stuff out of the way. So what we're going to need again is our mat and scrapbook paper. So I've already added my double-sided tape to everything. I'm just going to remove the paper backing. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and just place it down. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to mute my phone. Okay, so we're going to create a pocket, right? Let me just see here. I need to grab some scissors because I noticed I have a little bit hanging off the side, and that kind of stuff really irks me. I don't know about you, but okay, so what we're going to need is a piece of scrapbook paper that is 6 3/4 inches wide by 3 inches high, and we're going to score at a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So I'm just going to fold on the crease marks, just like that. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to remove the 2 small boxes on either side on the bottom. So like that. And then like that. Okay, let me grab my other scissors because those are a little bit sticky. Okay, so we've removed the 2 little corner boxes. Now we're just going to create an angle cut on the top, just like this, okay? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are just going to fold to create our pocket. So we've got that. I'm going to turn it over just so you can see. So I fold up the bottom and then fold over the 2 sides. Just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and add our, you can use adhesive liquid glue if you want. I'm going to use my score tape because I have it handy and it's right here. So that is what I am going to use, and I'm going to add my double-sided tape to the 3 sides that I have my score line on. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the paper backing from my tape, just like that. Easy peasy, guys, easy peasy. Okay, so first again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift up the bottom and then fold over the side, just like that. Okay, so there's our pocket. Now let's go ahead and let me push this off to the side for a second. Now what I thought would be like super cute, we can leave it like this, right? Let me show you. We can leave it just like that and that would be cute. Or we can add a little piece here to give it a little bit of interest for the top of the pocket, and that's what I've done. So what you'll need is a piece that is 5 3/4 inches wide by 3/4 of an inch high. So I'm just going to add my double-sided tape. Okay, and let's just make sure that my pattern is going the correct way. So let's see, it's going up, okay, and then I'm just going to add it right to the top. So just like that, just following the edge. There we go. And before I press down too tightly, I just want to make sure everything looks good, which it does. So now I'll go ahead and I'll press it down. So now we can just place it right on the bottom of our inside. Just making sure everything looks good on the corners. Okay, so there is our pocket for the left-hand side. All right, let's go ahead now and work on the top right-hand side. So again, I'm going to go ahead and add my matte and scrapbook paper to the top right-hand side. So this is the one that flips up and down. I'm going to go ahead and add my matte and scrapbook paper down to that first. Okay, so there is the top, right? Now to add our little pieces for our pictures, I thought it might be cute to add like a colored cardstock as the matting and then scrapbook paper on top of that, and then you can add your pictures to it. Now I'm basing my measurements on a 2 by 3 picture. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper just to give the mats some interest. I'm going to use my stub feature and I'm just going to chomp on the corners. So what you're going to need, let me move this out of the way. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that are 2.5 by 2.5. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of scrapbook paper that are 2.25 by 2.25, and that'll mat a 2 by 3 picture perfectly. So let's go ahead and get these placed down. Okay, so there's our second one. I like to tie in my scrapbook papers wherever possible. It just makes it look a little bit more put together. So now we're just going to add these down, and I'm looking to see what it looks like this paper can actually go up or down. So what I'm going to do is, you can do it any which way you want. You can do them like that, like that, like that. I'm going to place one kind of on top of the other. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use my Reptile glue. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to grab this here just to kind of show you that, see, I left it so that you can slip in a picture, no problem. Okay, so there is that page. Let's go on to the next page. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up, and now we're going to work on this piece here. So again, I'm just using my matting plus my scrapbook paper. Here. We can add a cut apart or something like that. Certainly you can add whatever you want, but in this instance, we're going to leave it like that. Now we're going to go ahead and work on this side. Now this side is going to be where we're going to write or give ourselves a space to write to the recipient. So let's go ahead and put down our mat first. Okay. So again, here we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a little place to write a note to the recipient. Now, I went through my stash, and I knew I had a bunch of these cutouts already done, so there really wasn't a need for me to go and do it again. So I just pulled one of these, and then I had a border that I had previously done, so I'm just going to add that. So again, you can do anything you want. You can cut yourself a little piece of white cardstock and call it a day. That's perfectly fine too. Again, I'm just using this because I already had it in my stash. So I've got to start using some of these things that I have, right guys? Okay, and let's see, do I want it? We can do it any which way, but I think in this instance, I think I'm just going to leave it. Let me see, things like this. I'm just going to leave it straight up and down. Let's see, how does that look? Okay, that looks good. Press that down, and we are done as far as that. Now let's go ahead and just close this up. We're going to turn the page. And there's our back. So there is our gift card holder. So let me just, let me close this up before I do anything, and we'll kind of look at it one more time. So here is our base card, right? So here we have our cover. Here we have where we can add our gift card money, whatever it is that's flat that you want to include, you can include here. Here's a nice opportunity to place a couple of pictures, if it's the grandparents of the grandchildren, you and the recipient, you know, whatever pictures you want to include, I think is always a beautiful touch when you're given a gift. It just represents something really personal, if you know what I mean. So here we open it up. This is empty. Down here is where we can write to the recipient. And then we have the back. How quick and easy was that? All right, let's go ahead and decorate now. Okay, so we've gone ahead and finished decorating, and oh my goodness, guys, it came out so cute. So here is the cover that we decorated. Here is the pocket for the gift card or money or whatever it is that you want to gift. Here are the 2 spots for the 2x3 pictures to include. Here is another spot, and then here is your writing section where you can write to the recipient. I think this project came out so sweet. I absolutely love it. And then, as I showed you in the beginning of the video, I also did a Halloween one, just to show you kind of the difference in what difference the paper makes when you're creating this. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. Alright guys, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.